Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Thomas. Mahorn is out there with Bill Laimbeer. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Dumars in at the 2.
And some aggressive defense from Boozer, just attacking that shot.
Mahorn no good. Now the Bulls with it. Three-pointer, Bogans buries it from three-point range. Bogans got the first points up on the board for Chicago.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Thomas against Rose. To the middle. Now, here is Aguirre. He's tightly guarded. Just 4 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. A rebound by Noah.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tang against Aguirre. Here's Rose. Drains the 19-footer.
Well, I like the awareness Rose shows there, guys. I mean, good feel that time from Rose to put it up right off the catch.
Outside Dumars. Laimbeer screen. There's the drive. Nice shot by Mahorn.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Noah. Right side, Dang. Back to Noah. Laimbeer with the steal. Left side, Thomas. To the inside. Aguirre passes to Dumars. Back to Aguirre. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Noah with the block.
A defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots.
Three-pointer, Bogans. They get it again. Noah kicks to Boozer. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Nice D from Laimbeer. Dumars with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Outside Thomas. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And Thomas very capable of knocking down the tray. Got to respect his ability to shoot the long ball.
And he makes good on the layup.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Here's Thomas over Rose. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Thomas got 5.
Yeah, the jump shot of Thomas, cash money. Boy, it's nice seeing him knock down that mid-range jumper.
Rose dishes to Dang. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game. The free throw off from Dang.
And Dang brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all 3 levels.
Now, here is Laimbeer. Isaiah Thomas missing his last shot. Back to Laimbeer. Lays it up off the glass.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here is Bogans. Covered by Mahorn. Bogans passes to Rose. Now Boozer. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. 3 on 3. And the dunk by Aguirre.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Dang gets a wide open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, and you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Rose against Thomas. Pass to Dumars. Plenty of space. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the paint. Here's Noah. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, how about the aggressiveness from Noah inside, not allowing himself to be stopped.
Outside Dumars. Lambira screen. Goes up on the high post. Dumars misses. Bulls leading by 3. And it's Dang in the corner. Pass to Rose. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Dang.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The 17-footer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Thomas gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Rose against Thomas.
Detroit foul. Bill Lambert. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Rose. Down low. Stolen.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Aguirre with it. He's picked up by Dang. The second chance effort. Mahorn. And good that time.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
And here's Rose. The tray. And Dumars pulls it down. Pass to Aguirre. Right wing. Noah against Lambier. Here's Aguirre. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You can see the frustration on his face.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Detroit with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Back to Thomas. Ring shot on the way. Aguirre, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Rose against Dumars. Rose kicks it to Noah. Pass to Bogans. Here is Rose. Stolen by Dumars. And now the Pistons. Fast break. Here's Thomas. Here's Aguirre. And it's Dang with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Watson, he's checked in for Chicago. Detroit also making some changes. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Lambier, and it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. Dumars, the pass to Mahorn.
And just a poster child for the role of enforcer. Mahorn knows exactly what he's being paid to do, and boy, does he do it well.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
That one misses. Chicago leading by 5. The kick out to Boozer. Watson surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Noah with a screen for Dang. Over Rodman. The kick out to Dang. Here's the 3. They get it back. Pass to Bogans. And here's Watson. He's guarded by Johnson. And stolen by Aguirre. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Vinnie Johnson, the microwave, living up to his nickname.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Dang can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 3. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Watson. Noah with the block. Dang against Aguirre. Pulls up from the corner. Tries again. And it's Noah laying it in. Noah's got 5 points so far.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far, and the passion Noah plays with, hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. He's fun to watch.
Now, here is Aguirre. It's rebounded by Noah.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Watson's shot is off. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Dumars. That's in there, coming off the assist from Aguirre.
Mark Aguirre.
Aguirre's got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Watson. Still yet to score. Here's Boozer. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Exceptional finish from Boozer, just powering through the tough coverage.
So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Brewer comes in for Luol Deng. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Keith Bogans. And it's Rose in for C.J. Watson. Then for the Pistons, Edwards, he's checked in for Mahorn. Sally comes in for Aguirre. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Dumars. They get the rebound. Rodman doing what he does best on the offensive glass.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Thomas against Rose. The 3 from Korver. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Sally with a screen on Rose. Thomas passes to Sally. And here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Carlos Boozer.
Another one of those big guys, one of the trees in the middle. Edwards, really hard to defend.
Bulls making a switch here. Ashik's checked in. So he gets them both. .52 seconds left in the first. Rose against Thomas. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Ashik. And Ashik throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Johnson. No good that time.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense...
Finishing with force. Whoa.
Shook that building all the way up. You know, with top-flight ball handling skills, Derrick Rose can get really creative scoring the rock.
Outside Thomas. Floats one. No good on that one. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got Sally. Johnson is out there with Thomas. Then it's Edwards. And it's Rodman in at the 3.
Boy, Thomas that time willing to take the contact and figuring out how to finish in spite of it.
Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw no good for Thomas. Rose in the post. Defended by Rodman. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Gibson.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rodman sets the screen for Johnson. Stolen by Rose. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Brewer. Back to Rose. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Rose has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. Well, we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. Now here's Thomas. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Rose dishes to Brewer. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Bulls lead by 12.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Here's Thomas. Brewer with the rebound. Thomas got only 4 of 11 from the field. Sally against Rose. Pass to Brewer. Thomas up top. Edwards defending. Clock at 4. And close in the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. No good on that one.
Taking 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. It's Rodman with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. A 12-point game. Pass to Sally. Here's Thomas. Johnson with it. Guarded by Korver. Johnson, the pass to Sally. And John Sally, the spider, snares the rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Thomas against Rose. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Korver, over Johnson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Korver's got 5 points so far.
And this is what makes Korver so effective, his ability to take and make shots quickly.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And the Bulls with some changes. Noah comes in for Thomas. And it's Bogans in for Brewer. Bill Lambert's checked in for Detroit. Aguirre comes in for Sally. Now, here is Aguirre. Here's Thomas. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From deep, Rose. Rebound by the Pistons.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Noah with the block. And it's Korver in the corner over Thomas. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Rose. the 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And Gibson kicks to Rose. And here's Korver from the arc. And again, Chicago. No good. Outside Thomas. Back to Aguirre. Shoots over Korver. Isaiah Thomas puts the pass right on the money.
He certainly is not the tallest forward in the league, but Aguirre carves out space in there, knows how to use that ample lower body, and he's highly skilled.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's Korver for three. Korver missing again. Pistons trail by 10. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Gets it down to single digits. Thomas got 11 points.
Boy, inside, the defense goes all out trying to stop Thomas, but he stays focused and manages to get around him for the bucket.
And again, no good by Chicago. Yes, that goes in. He's got 13.
Right now, this is Thomas's show. I mean, he's just torturing the defense and getting busy.
Outside Gibson. It's stolen by Rodman. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. A three from Aguirre. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 11 rebounds in the game. And taken away by Johnson. Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Look out now. The Worm said, I'm not staying on the ground. I'm taking flight.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. Horn checked in for the Pistons. Dumars comes in for Johnson. Thomas against Rose. Yep, that one goes. Rose has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Thomas against Rose. Lambier with a screen on Rose. Thomas kicks to Lambier. Pass to Dumars. Aguirre with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Stolen by Noah. Korver against Aguirre. Korver, no luck. Pistons trail by 6. With the drive. And Dumars gets it to go.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Pass to Bogans. Outside Gibson. Out left to the wing. Rose passes to Bogans. And Gibson kicks to Korver. No good on the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Thomas goes in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas got 15 points.
And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you and then he'll cut your legs out from under you.
On its way from Gibson for 2. Aguirre grabs the miss. And here are the Pistons. Trailing by 2. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Here's Mahorn. And another shot. And it's good on the way in. He has 6. Mahorn's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field. 50% so far. Rose dishes to Gibson. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Thomas with another miss. Here's Chicago. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 3-pointer, Bogans, offensive rebound, and Gibson kicks to Bogans. From outside, off the mark. Detroit with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Dumars. That's in there, coming off the assist from Aguirre. Aguirre's got his 4th assist in this one. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Bulls, Boozer, he's checked in for Gibson. Deng comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Watson in for Rose. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. Pass to Dang. Over Aguirre. Dang can't get it to go. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 20-6 run.
You know, even with the defense right in his path, Aguirre stayed strong and earned himself a trip to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Now, here's Watson. Hasn't made one yet. The kick out to Dang. And he recovers it. Pass to Watson. And at last, they get one to fall.
You know, that's why Watson is so well respected. I mean, he's a guy who takes high percentage shots and rarely forces a bad shot.
To the paint, here's Mahorn. And the layup is good. Mahorn's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Watson's shot is off. And it's Detroit's ball. Outside Dumars. Shoots over Bogans. It's hauled in by Noah. And Chicago has possession. Watson for 3. Back to Dang. Over Aguirre. Dang can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Bulls trail by 4. Fires away from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Dumars got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Aguirre. Chicago grabs the miss. Boozer's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Watson the bounce pass. Here's Bogans. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Bogans got 8.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Dumars. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots. And it's Watson with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Dennis Rodman is checked in for Johnson.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Pistons, number 10.
There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. Three-pointer, Bogans. Chicago shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for 2, Carlos Boozer.
He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw.
Certainly knows how to get to the line. Boozer using that size of his to his advantage.
Now, here is Dumars. He's covered by Watson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Dumars is such an outstanding combo guard. He has no weaknesses in his game and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
1:02 left in the first half. Out to the right wing. Now, here is Aguirre. He's guarded closely. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 16th rebound on the night. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, I tell you, for a big guy, the passing skills of Noah, impressive. Awesome at getting the ball over to the open man.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Pistons. That free throw good from Bogans. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
They double-team Johnson. And here's Dumars outside. Hits it from three-point range. Dumars got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Bogans can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Outside Dumars. No good on the shot. Isaiah Thomas has been on display for Detroit. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll return shortly.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game so far for Isaiah Thomas.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Bogans is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Dang. Then there's Carlos Boozer. And it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And he comes up with the deuce.
A guy that usually likes to work in close. Boozer noticed the soft coverage and able to knock that one down from the mid-range.
Now, here's Dumars. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Dang. Here's Noah, and finished off by Noah.
Oh, how about that powerful finish by Noah attacking the rim.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Outside Dumars. Over Bogans. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now Rose. He's got 13. For the lead. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Maguire passes to Thomas. That's in there. Coming off the assist from Maguire. Maguire's got 5 assists in the game. Here is Bogans. 11 points in the game. Pass to Rose. Lets it go with a 3. And Lambert pulls it down.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here we go, one-on-one. They grab their own miss. Outside for Thomas. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. Chicago trailing here. Thomas with the steal. Here's Lambert. He's covered by Dang. Good.
This is where Lambert looks to score often. He's really an accomplished interior scorer.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And the basket by Rose.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now, here is Aguirre. He has 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Rose passes to Deng. Kept alive. And here is Noah. And finished off by Noah.
The defense focused on Boozer's scoring ability, and he found an outlet with a great look there.
Here's Dumars. 12 points for him. To the middle. And then Lambier with the dunk.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Mahorn against Boozer. Pass to Rose. Back to Boozer. Outside Rose for the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Rose has got 5 points now this quarter.
There's no defense for that, guys. I mean, whenever Rose hits this shot, you just got to tip your hat to him and shake his hand.
Dumars with it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break.
First one falls for. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Looking to end his cold spell. That's good from Dang on the assist by Rose. And it's 7 points for Luol Deng.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Thomas goes in. Pass to Mahorn. Down low. That one doesn't go. Great defense that time from Noah. And here we go with Dang running it up the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And the Pistons making a change here. Rodman's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And here is Thomas. 17 points in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Carlos Boozer.
Even against tough defense, Thomas is never fazed. He's fearless in going against contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Now here's Rose. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Pistons trail it. Now, here's Thomas. 19 points in the game. Can't cash in from the high post. Hogan's from outside. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Dumars. It's hauled in by Noah. Bulls leading by 4. Dang for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Thomas. He gets that one. Thomas got 21 in the game.
Boy, Isaiah Thomas, such a creative ball handler. Rush hour handles and a fantastic feel for how to break defenses down.
Rose surveying the D. Here's Boozer. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Boozer's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
To the middle, here's Rodman, and Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Boy, Dumars does such a really good job sharing the rock. A willing passer.
Rose against Thomas. Pass to Boozer. Over Lambier, and it's Boozer that time in the assist by Rose. That's 10 points for Carlos Boozer.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Thomas with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut back down to 5 as they get the points there from Thomas. At the elbow, it's Noah. Picked away. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And then Thomas with the jam.
Surprising ups for the little fella. Isaiah Thomas saw the opening, took it, and threw it down.
Pass to Noah. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service downs tonight. One sweet one after another.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Odman passes to Mahorn. Here's Thomas. He doesn't hit that one. Boozer with the defensive effort. Dang kicks to Rose.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Korver comes in for Luol Deng. Then for the Pistons, James Edwards checked in for Mahorn. Sally comes in for Lambeer, and it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. And Rose drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Dumars with it. Now defended by Korver. Johnson. Great D that time from Gibson. Chicago leading by 5. Korver finds Rose. Driving to the basket. And Rose throws it down hard.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
So it's Detroit now. Now Dumars. He's got 13. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. "13 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now a 9-point Bulls lead, and it's Detroit's ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Johnson. Outside Dumars. 6 on the shot clock. Odman sends a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. The offensive rebound.
Known as the microwave, Johnson, one of those players that can heat it up in a hurry. And once he does, watch out, because he's going to be aggressive and filling that bucket up.
Bonnie Brewer's checked in for the Bulls. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Bulls leading by 7. Outside Rose, and there's the drive. 2 points, that one goes.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw, good, Rose. Pistons trail by 10. Inside, here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Ronnie Brewer. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Rose. 27 points for him. Here he goes. And Rose throws it down hard.
Rose excels at driving and controlling his body in the air, a unique blend of power and athleticism.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Rodman sets a screen, uncovered. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Joe Dumars. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
The Pistons on offense. Rodman in the post, covered by Brewer. A shot by Johnson, no good. Bulls leading by 9. Here's Rose, takes it inside, and the dunk by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Now here's Johnson. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Rose passes to Gibson. Lets it fly. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Rose has got 33 points. There's 45 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Rose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Johnson. Thomas checked in for Taj Gibson. Both good from the line that time. Here's Rose. 33 points for him. And it's Korver in the corner. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Korver's got 8.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And that one falls for Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Brewer with the ball, working on Rodman. It's blocked. Johnson outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, we've got Johnson. Dennis Rodman is out there with Salad. Then there's Thomas, and it's Edwards in at the 5, roaming the paint. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Here's Johnson. Rodman with a screen on Korver. Johnson, the pass to Rodman. Here's Thomas. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 38 points.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Sally. Now Edwards. Thomas covering. Over Rose. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Chicago leading by 11. And finished off by Rose.
So tough to contain Derrick Rose. He's got it all. Size, quickness, and an airtight handle.
Here's Johnson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Thomas, no good. Rose with the ball.
When Rose is attacking, guys, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
Second team foul. At the line for two.
The free throw drops for Rose, and the Pistons making a change here. Long's checked in. And Rose drops them both. Pistons trail by 15. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Charity stripe shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Thomas got 31 points. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Rose. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Bulls lead by 15.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
Rodman with a screen on Rose. Thomas finds Rodman. The Pistons working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Thomas. The Bulls leading by 15. Outside Gibson. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Chicago making some changes. Scalabrini's checked in for Gibson. And it's Bogan's in for Brewer. Aguaya's checked in for Detroit. Rose against Thomas. Rodman passes to Sally. Goes up again. Unable to get that one. Good D by Thomas. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
And focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Pistons trail by 15. Fires from the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Here's Rose. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Rose has got 46 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down again to 13 points with the basket from Rodman. Rodman's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. And Rose throws it down.
A flash of that athleticism yet again. It's clear Rose enjoys getting up and punching it down.
Some changes for Chicago. Ashik comes in for Scalabrini. And Ronnie Brewer subbed in for Kyle Korver. And Detroit with a change here, too. Edwards is checked in. Free throw drops for Rose. Here's Johnson. Thomas grabs the rebound. Bulls leading by 16. Here's Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And the Pistons with possession here. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Really good cut from Rodman there, being rewarded for working hard in that screen and roll action.
Thomas, a screen on Thomas. Bobbed up there for Thomas. The kick out to Rose. Five to shoot. Thomas with the steal. All sorts of time. The putback, Rodman. And Rodman showing off his athleticism with a great putback slam.
Impeccable timing by Rodman there. That's why you got to put a body on him, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Rose into the lane, and they get it back. And Asha kicks to Thomas. Brewer dishes to Bogans. Brewer passes to Bogans. 4 on the shot clock. Spins. Here's Rose. What a spin move to get closer. Rose has got 53.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best. An attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
Outside Thomas. Rodman passes to Edwards. Good on the bucket.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, he's such a competitor, Derrick Rose. I mean, he just wouldn't be denied down low that time.
Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah's checked in for Asha. Boozer comes in for Thomas. And it's Dang in for Brewer. And then for Detroit, Mahorn checked in for Edwards. Lambier comes in for Aguirre. And it's Dumars in for Johnson. Mahorn no good. Chicago leading by 17. Here's Rose. Makes it off the glass. Rose has got 58.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Left side Boozer. Lambier with the steal. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Rebound by the Bulls. And here's Rose. Pass to Bogans. Now Boozer. Nice D from Lambier.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Thomas, that's good.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Rose passes to Boozer. Over Lambier. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Bulls lead by 19. Here's Dumars. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rodman sends a screen right at the free throw line. Pass to Mahorn. Second chance shot. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. Rodman's got 4 assists in the game. Chicago leading by 17. Now here's Rose. Now here's Boozer. Lambier defending. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Mahorn. And he banks in the layup. Mahorn's got 4 this quarter. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
With his build and touch, Boozer can be lethal inside. What a strong finish.
Timeout, Pistons. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Derrick Rose.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Pistons trail by 17. There's Thomas, plenty of space. Detroit, no good that time either. Outside Dang. Over Aguirre, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Thomas. Wide open look. And that one drops.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Rose against Thomas. And it's Rose missing. Pistons trail by 17. Driving in. Dumars misses.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Dang goes in. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, here's Thomas. Stolen by Bogans. Now Rose. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Detroit with the rebound. Lambier's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Mahorn a screen on Rose. Pass to Mahorn. And here's Lambier, covered by Noah. Lambier against Noah. Tips it up. The kick out to Dumars. And it's good off the back rim and in. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Rose attacking. Pass to Bogans. Rose in the post. Thomas is there. Outside Dang. Back to Rose. 4 on the clock. Over Thomas. Rose, that's good. Rose has got 60.
You know, one of the things you can't allow Rose to do, guys, is to find his comfort zone from there, because he'll get into a rhythm and torch you.
And Thomas, here we go. Noah with the block. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Free throw line jump shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Bulls lead by 21.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark